one I shared with, the one I did that with was the one I already had. I have 2 bottles. I have 2.
Okay. Regardless, yes.
Okay, thank you.
But it's from that early session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because one was my own that I had already, starting character.
Gotcha.
Shared.
Okay.
The other I have been keeping.
Yes, it's not like secretly acid.
That's what I wanted to make sure of.
No. Yeah, you're good.
Cat verified, not secretly acid.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cat tested, mother approved.
Onward to adventure.
Anyway, so last session, you got jacked up by something you couldn't see.
Okay, let's rephrase the you on that.
One of you got the pants beaten off you while everybody else watched.
Pocket chalk for the win.
Pocket sand and some nice smiting action.
Branding smite.
Teamwork made the dream work, and everybody lived.
And was inspired.
Then you pushed onward and finally reached Thalen City. So if you look in the Discord chat and the D&D channel, you see that
the waterfall tree.
Waterfall tree.
Actual weeping willow.
Yeah. So as dusk starts to fall, you find yourselves at the head of a bridge spanning a gorge, and ahead of you is a monstrously tall tree, several 100 feet tall and probably at least a half mile wide at the sloping canopy. Small, thin, silvery lines trickle down from its branches, and as you cross this bridge, you see that they are, in fact, full-on waterfalls. Just to scale, this thing is massive. You see small glowing lights within the branches and boughs, just sort of a warm, yellowy glow. The bridge itself has some archways over it that are also lit by a warm, yellowy glow. Anybody who wants to can kind of take a closer look and see that they're actually small glass lanterns filled with fireflies. They're open to the air, so the fireflies could potentially get out if they were smart enough.
No firefly prisoners here.
But as you walk across this bridge, you feel sort of a sense of peace and tranquility. Some of your fear and tension from travel, your road weariness, doesn't disappear, but it sort of fades down. Any of you with a sharp, throbbing headache, it's now just more of a dull irritation.
Oh, I can't imagine who that would be.
This place is soothing and peaceful.
Also, with all the fireflies, are we sure this is an Owl City?
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Good
throwback.
night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
You would not believe, you cannot believe your eyes. There must be 10 million fireflies.
Oh my God. Well played.
We're not copywriting and cringing anything.
Demonetized. Which also rhymes. Anyway.
Why did you guys
Yes.
invite me to this?
We kind of like you.
We thought it might be funny.
If they weren't laughing with you, they'd be laughing at me, so...
Wait.
The night's not
speaking
done.
of, Brody, that is a reference to a band. They had a song called Fireflies.
Yes.
Was it music?
Singing and
It
music.
was music.
Yeah.
It was deemed as music, yes.
I'm pretty sure Bill still has it as one of his alerts on his phone.
No, but
I
it
gotta
used
say,
to be.
It's not a bad song, and Owl City actually had some other good songs well before Fireflies.
Wait, is Owl City the name of the band?
Name of the
Owl
band.
City is the
Yeah.
band,
All right,
yes.
that's it. I'm done.
Great pun. Good job. Anybody with any form of sense can tell that this place is magical.
Heck yeah.
Y'all know.
And if you don't know, well, now you know. Now
I
you
would
know.
like to continue our approach. If anyone else wants to...
We had been traveling for some time before we got here, right?
Well, I think you said we were just ending the day? Starting the day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're approaching at dusk. So you had, let me see, last session.
You have temporary
Last
hit
session.
points, is what I'm calculating.
So yes, well, if you didn't get your cheeks clapped by some invisible creature, then you have temporary hit points.
Well, no, because if we
Um,
traveled for some hours after that fight, then
Oh, you can refresh it.
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, I may not because I think there's a rest.
Yeah, I was
That's
going to say,
required.
it's
I
24
believe
hours or
it is
less?
required. But you left. So you left Ghidorah's Glade this morning.
Yeah. Rest is
Slightly
required.
after, slightly after midday. You had the combat with the invisible creature, and continued traveling through the evening.
Would
we-
we short roll on
Phelan City.
which we did not.
Would we be able to make it into the city to find rest before? Like, it's not a
Yeah,
long
it's-
distance
it's-
anymore. Where it's like, boom, it's there.
No,
let's go.
it's you're on the bridge now.
Oh,
approaching
okay.
The city. It's like a couple hundred feet
All right. Yeah.
to the base of this tree.
Would y'all like to roll up?
Yeah, everybody roll perception checks.
Meh.
You all got that description for free.
Playing
Let's
different character now.
see what else you can find.
Right.
If we roll lower than a 10, we have to forget some of the stuff you said.
Look at
that.
that.
Hey!
Hey!
There's a push up. Starting off right.
You did it.
So
I
three
was
of
like,
you.
come on. Oh,
It's my own rule. If I'm not leading by example, I'm not leading the right way.
there you
I'm
go.
just impressed how
I
you
like
decided
get a
to
high
st-
number.
I like how I didn't take expertise in perception because I was like, oh no, I like that my character can never see above anything, and since then I've only rolled high on perception.
It's a good thing.
You're
to roll
just
high.
extra alert because you're
Yeah.
so little.
Well, now I'm being
Um,
extra alert because I just got attacked by something invisible, so now I really want to be looking out for everything.
Brody, there are very shiny fireflies.
And
Um,
I hear there's
Waterfall
10,000
tree.
of them somehow I can
there's
count.
Waterfall
Yeah.
tree.
a lot of fireflies. The rest of you see, so at the base of this tree, there's sort of a sprawling camp. Some like mud huts and thatch. And then as you look up, the trunk of the tree seems to be hollowed out. You can see little holes in the actual trunk that are backlit, and along all the boughs, the actual like limbs of the tree also appear to be hollow, and there's some structures sort of built on top of them. From anything you recall, and any perception's fine for this. This tree itself is the city,
That's
with
cool.
some sort of additional like sprawling lower. We're gonna say Section 8 neighborhoods.
It's
Some
an
of that like,
upgraded
low
version of
income housing
Navi.
type. Yeah, some of that low income type stuff just sort of spilled out to the area around the base and isn't actually in the tree proper. The less reputable neighborhoods,
Seems like
but
my
it's all still
area.
like it's all still either in the tree itself or under its canopy.
Susie's like, home.
Home sweet home. Them shifty elves.
Let's approach party? Question mark.
Indeed.
Yeah, you're all continuing to walk across this bridge. If anybody would like to do anything as you cross, now is your chance.
Is there anything written anywhere, or like any signs, or any like gripped?
I would be able to read it.
Yeah,
No, they're
same.
like they're decorative arches with nice like flowy patterns and like vine and leaf patterns, flowers on them.
I mildly wonder if any of us who just so happen to speak Elven should possibly announce that we're here.
Are we close enough for things to hear us?
There's nobody
just in
on
case
the
there's
bridge.
anyone around.
What? Well, yeah, no, it's just the party. So I can't say anything, but I can read it if it's on anything. So But I guess if you
No,
wanna
you do,
if you wanna talk about us when we get close enough.
Already, yeah, blatant guards that would make us stop then. Yeah.
Kat and Tozu, you both notice that the ornamentation along the bridge is actually made of living plants.
Huh.
So where there would be flowers in the design, there's an actual flower.
That's cool.
Nifty.
It's pretty.
Feel I
Good
should not
steed.
pick any of those.
You're a
elf
good
shit.
steed.
You don't notice. Oh, yeah, you do notice. Never mind. Beetle doesn't notice. Yeah, you.
It's
probably
pretty.
shouldn't pick any. They're pretty.
All right.
All right, if nobody wants to do anything, you continue across the bridge, and as you approach the end of the bridge, the tree itself is on this sort of stone pillar, I guess, in the middle of this gorge, kind of suspended. It's open on all sides to the ravine, and as you approach the peninsula, almost that this tree is on, there are 2 guards standing at the edge of the bridge, and they have what are they called, halberds that are like crossed in an X across the bridgeway.
Like that's their maintained pose, or they did that.
That is their maintained pose. They are standing there with their. Each of them has a halberd at an angle.
Hail and well met.
In common, just
I don't have another option for him.
cool. All right.
I'll start low, and if it doesn't work, I'll point at Cat.
Well, that's fine. I'm seeing how this goes. Speak to them in common, and they speak in common. Everyone can hear, so we'll start with that.
They do not react at all.
Okay,
Turn to
what did you
Cat, and
actually
I
say?
do finger guns.
Do we still have a thingy like
I still have a writ. Yeah.
the
So
writ?
if you ride up alongside me, I'll hand that off to you.
Yeah. Okay. And just it's been a few weeks. We're here to learn more information, right? That's the whole point of being here.
So the reason,
We got a little sidetracked.
yeah, I'll recap. So the reason that you are here to begin with, you found Nashua Kadal, you found the reference, you found the rune in the top right of this scene,
Yep.
and you brought that back to your superiors. You brought that back to Hizardukes, who was able to find something. There's an interpretation of a dwarven ruin. There's like a mosaic in a dwarven ruin. That there's a copy of a note in your library, the library in your base. And the note was originally written by an elven scholar.
Mm-hmm.
So you are here to see if there's any more information from that elven scholar about Nashua Kadal, what that could mean. Because it was basically just, you found like a picture that said Nashua Kadal, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
He might even
Signed.
be alive still.
Right, signed this guy. And you have
You
come
know
to
the
the
name
Elven
of
City.
that guy?
Yes,
Okay.
I will find it for you.
MacGuffin NPC name here.
Name dropping could be useful or work against us. We'll see.
I don't know that guards at a gate to a city would
If
necessarily.
it's a bad enough association, they just might.
Let's start with writ of passage.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just getting the backstory. It's been a while.
Or is it out in the woods? The rangers out there didn't give a damn. Go away.
That works. That's the name of the.
Okay. Thank you. Scholar.
Now you need to pronounce it. Go ahead.
Me?
No, I want to hear Danielle wing it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, Renan Liavaler.
Better than I thought you would
Louis Valor.
That guy. Rennie. It's Rennie, all right?
He's a motorcycle.
Wait, I know that guy. He owes me money.
You say that about everybody.
All right, are we
Most
like
people do owe me money.
drawing stuff?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to put
yeah,
the
so
guards on
you-
there and stuff, or should I just start talking?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We demand that you use the combat map, even for our roleplay encounters.
Oh
Well,
yeah, there are none with
some-
halberds, so they're gonna be this
Sometimes
guy.
it matters.
They're gonna be this guy instead. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, they're cultist ninjas. All right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Imagine they're halberds,
Yeah,
and you can reposition
they're
yourself.
crisscrossed.
Brody
Accordingly.
actually
I'm
would
trying
be
to find
shield in
me.
right hand, so I would go there.
Beep. And I've come up. Here. I'm off. Can I get off my horse?
Beep, 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 beep.
Instead of having to
Dismounts. Who does that?
talk to them at like normal level. I'm not trying to intimidate. So in Elvish, because common didn't work out so much, I say hello. And I say, we have come with this rite of, because you give it to me, rite of passage,
Yep,
right?
that's easy.
I show this to pursue some scholarly work within your fine city.
Make a perception check.
There you go.
Okay. So you notice that as you're talking to them, these two are identical. They look very stereotypically elven, like tall, willowy, with like the narrow features, the high cheekbones. They have like copper or bronze toned hair, and relatively tan skin for an elf, and the same color of green eye, and they are dressed identically, and neither of them look at you, and neither of their eyes move. They are staring straight forward and are completely motionless.
Are they breathing?
Ooh, what a question.
No. Not that you notice.
So I turn and look at the party, and I'm like, no response, no eye movement. I don't think they're breathing.
Let us pass.
Mage hand. Poke, poke, poke.
Do you want to poke one of them with mage hand?
I'm
Thought I
gonna
would-
poke right where the weapon right above the hand. Boop, boop, boop.
You're gonna poke the weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Clever girl. Dun, 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 dun. It does not move.
And they do not react.
The weapon. He's poking the weapon, and the weapon does not move. And
I heard you.
yeah. The elf holding it does not move.
Is there anyone walking around beyond them?
About 200 feet beyond them, you sort of see the edge of
Like the,
effectively.
the actual arch gate or whatever?
Yeah. So they're standing like 10 feet in front of the last sort of gate before the peninsula, and then about 200 feet beyond that, there's like a little clearing. And then 200 feet beyond that is the first sort of little structure.
Hey, Tozu.
Hey, Brody.
You still got that shell?
I believe I gave it to you in the last.
Okay. We're going to confirm that, and by me putting on my character sheet. And I'm going to take out the shell phone. I do have it, yes. It's on my sheet. I'm going to take that out.
Okay.
I'm going to call base, let them know that we are at the gates of the Elven City, and if anyone's there to respond, I have a diplomacy question.
Okay. So you send out your initial message, and it blinks for a few seconds, and then you see an old man sort of shuffle out of the sprawl a couple hundred feet away from you, and he starts to walk, or they start to walk towards the bridge.
So someone's coming from the city down towards...
Someone is coming from the city towards you.
Okay. Oh, we should probably wait for that fellow.
Mage Hand
I'll still
begins
keep
to
the
wave
shovel.
at the fellow.
Mage Hand's invisible, right? That's like the whole point.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's spectral. Like,
It's spectral. It doesn't have a lot of strength or force.
Yeah.
I think it's
How
limited
far
by
away
like
is
5 or
said-
10
the
pounds.
gate was 200 feet.
Oh yeah, it is spectral. Okay. Yeah, it's about 200 feet.
I mean, you could shout, and
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I
yelling
get...
could be heard.
You can shout at this figure that's shuffling towards you.
All right.
We can just wait. I don't
Or
see
you
any
can-
need to like.
Yeah,
you
I
can-
don't really want to yell, so if they're coming...
You can wait a little
Hey,
bit.
old-
You have some opportunity to.
I'd like to perceive if I know this old man.
Sure, roll a perception check.
Nope. Waving with the hands.
Hey, Eli, while we're standing here, can I make an insight check on the guards? Kinda
Absolutely.
Get a sized up feeling on them? What I'm talking about. Let's see.
kind of want to do what Beetle
That
just
would be
did.
a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay. You get nothing. Not just you can't get anything. You get nothing.
So they're essentially inanimate objects,
Yes.
is what I.
As far as you're aware, they have not blinked. Their eyes have not changed focal depth.
Yeah.
Or
So
shifting.
either they're an inanimate object or they're an illusion. One of the two.
Yes.
Potentially.
Well, that's how I'm interpreting it.
The
Yes.
weapon. My hand made contact. There's just no
Well, an
movement.
illusion can still be solid. in a
So
way.
Beetle casually mentions, I wonder if I know this person, and then goes, doesn't. I wonder if I do, or recognize.
Sure.
22.
Okay. So as they approach, and they're about 30 feet away, you see that they have a pendant on with the symbol of the Great Library of Thalen City, which is the
Ooh.
Elvish library.
Yes.
Yeah, your inner Hermione is freaking out.
And so I'm like, in Elven, I'm like, Elvish. I'm like, hello, sir. Yes, we've established this now. You keep saying they. Is it?
Old man.
Yeah, with your 22, you can see it is an old man, old even by elf standards,
Very
Fair.
old.
And
like
so I say,
several thousand years old.
Very,
Huh.
very old.
hello, good sir. I come with friends to pursue scholarly pursuits in your city. We have a writ of passage. Is there any way you could let us in?
Yes. And he kind of poo-poos with his hand, and the two guards both stand upright and move their halberds to the upright position. There's now space between them to pass.
Do they make normal like armor and weapon clinking sounds, or are they silent? in their
They're not silent. They make an exactly identical sound.
So mechanical almost.
It is a It is a shink.
Yeah. They just might be
it's-
very disciplined, but
It's the same.
I pat one on the shoulder with my mage hand as like a little.
It is solid, as if stone, or the best muscled fighter you've ever encountered.
I'll disenchant mage hand and start driving in.
You are dense. Cool. And I'm assuming we are venturing on. Yes.
Yeah. If you
I've run
also
out of
choose.
speed.
Sure. Yep.
Come on, horsey.
Yeah, this is all good. This is going to be a lot of theater of the mind in the Elven City.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to make
I
maps.
want every library, every stack.
Get to draw on the
All the
trunk.
books.
4,000 books.
I want to see
Every
these
single
roots.
one a different color.
So the two guards sort of stand upright, and the old figure kind of turns around and starts shuffling back towards the slums, for lack of a better word. They're slums, but they're slums by like Elven standards, so they're still really nice.
Fair. Oh, they're fairly clean. Is this like a well-known place that like we would recognize how to navigate in, or is this like
this
we
is
should
the
ask him to
Elven
be our
capital
guide?
city. This is Thalen City. You have heard of this place. You have seen maps of this place, but you wouldn't necessarily know how to get there or how to get around. It's kind of like New York City. Like everybody knows New York City, but it doesn't necessarily mean you know where 101st Street is.
Okay, so
After 100th and before 100th.
I kind of pick up my pace a little
Yes.
as I'm assuming he's kind of walking away from us.
Mm-hmm.
And I introduce myself and compliment his pendant. And I say, it seems that you are a scholar. Would you perhaps be able to point us in the direction? Is it like one library, or there are like multiple, or
There is one main library.
to the main library of the city?
He kind of looks over at you. Make an insight check.
Danielle, why don't you add the writ of passage to your character sheet, because it's been more relevant in your hands than in mine.
Okay, I will do that. Is there anything else I need to know about it?
I just had a note of writ of passage, but I also in my mind know that it's from our organization with express direction of this mission heading into the Elven capital.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh, insight.
Danielle, no.
Where I'm awake. Ooh, I have that too. Good.
Whoever this is kind of annoyed at having to be here with you.
They just haven't partied with us yet.
That's
They have
okay. I
not.
just kind of want a direction.
Yeah, so as you ask for directions to the library, he looks over his shoulder and says, obviously, and just kind of beckons you to follow him.
Many thanks.
Make an intelligence check. His pendant has the library symbol. With the 7, that's what you get.
Okay.
All right,
Fair.
so you sort of follow him through the slums. Would anybody like to do anything, interject anything, interact with
Josie.
anybody, wander off from the party?
I'm
It's
more
not
of
an
a,
invitation.
like I know my headache has eased up a little bit, but I'm still, very, very bloodied in the back of the wagon.
Carriage.
So
How beat up are you?
I'm 5 away from death.
Oh, let's take care of that.
Well, I figured we're not just gonna continue with this mission. I'm hoping we find an inn for the night.
Yeah, either way, I'm okay with spending some resources on that. So I'm
Yeah, I
going
would
to fall
just,
to the back of the column and help Tozu out a little here.
Sure.
While we continue to go.
As we pass, I'll try to keep an eye out for anything that resembles an inn, and or as we go, if I notice any people outside huddled around what would be fires, if they're not hot enough, I'd like to stoke them up with some prestidigitation as we go.
Make a perception check.
Yep.
There's some people outside.
I like turned back and I'm like, where'd Bill go? And then I just looked over in the dice. I was like, oh.
That's what that thud was. Drop onto the floor.
I heard him say, yep, and then disappear. I can see you typing. I don't know if you're supposed to be. Priority.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Hey.
lay on hands.
Yay.
All right. Would anybody else like to do anything as you sort of pass through this
Just gonna kind of like look around, see if I see anything interesting or notable.
First time here, I'm starstruck.
Take it all in. Want me to roll
No, for that, I'm just going to use your
passive?
passive.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a
you
scholar,
notice.
so I just kinda
Yeah, you notice.
Note stuff.
People standing outside, kids running around, playing in groups.
Do I overhear anything? Because I do speak the language. So, are there any conversations within earshot?
There's kind of that like low murmur of noise that accompanies crowds. If you focus in on a little bit here and there, it seems to be mostly about the weather and people's jobs. The economy's in shambles. Have you tried this mushroom soup recipe? Nothing.
Normal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sort of wander through this little this sort of sprawling outskirt area, and approach the main tree. And as you approach, you see that there's a large, probably 30-foot wide and 30-foot tall sort of arch carved into the side of this tree. And you step inside. It's very well lit. There's a lot of fireflies and sort of glowing orbs just sort of floating through the space inside. And as you look up, you can see several hundred feet up. There's like a large spiral staircase, effectively like the cytoskeleton of the tree. I don't know how much up on your cell bio y'all are. Let's see if I have a picture of this. But just sort of, there's the trunk of the tree, and then it's all hollowed out, and in the center there's like one single post going all the way to the top. And there's a spiral staircase that goes from the central post to the outside of the trunk all the way around, spiraling all the way upward.
Beetle's cell knowledge is apparently very well with an intelligence check.
Sorry, my dog is being
wasted a good roll.
locally. But yeah, so you can see all the way up, and this figure with the pendant starts leading you up the spiral staircase. Would anybody like to do anything at this point inside the tree?
I'm assuming at this point, if we're going up the spiral staircase, we should not be in the...
Horses and carriages are outside.
Yes. At the base of the tree is a large stable.
Cool.
The figure has just continued inside without really caring.
Kat, do you want to tell your friend there that we need to leave our animals at the stable?
I mean, I think we can just kind of do it. It's going up the stairs.
I don't want to just be like, here, leave. You gotta make a comment. I tell you what, you all go, and
Rhodey, make a perception check.
it's a 3.
That's pretty bad.
I tell you what, though, is Broseph awake now?
Yes, Broseph can be awake.
Because she's better at this than I am. Let me just find her here.
Broseph pays attention.
Well, she's better in ways that I am not. She got a 14.
All right. Broseph points out to you that the stable is empty. There's an attendant there, but there are no other horses, carriages, or anything in the stable.
I don't want to just leave my stuff and walk away. Be like making assumptions. That's a dog.
Yeah,
Yes, this is the big bad. This is Nishua Kadal.
Oh man, I'm really.
Spoiler alert.
I feel bad, Eli, but I'm gonna have to kill your dog.
Oh, wow. I totally didn't actually.
I
pay
just
attention to the video,
opened
and I was like,
Discord.
the old guy? What?
No, I literally just opened Discord going, I don't see a photo he shared.
It's
Spoiler
a
alert.
doggo. Hello, doggo.
Well,
This
then I'm in
isn't a
trouble
dog.
because I'm just going to want to pet the puppy.
I know. I was like, was it those like memes that are like,
Yes.
if I get killed by something, the last thing I said was, "Come here, I want to pet you."
Yeah. Well, if I get mauled by a bear, the last thing I said was, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty."
This is it. She Cadell just wants snacks.
Next, give me some of that tasty sausage.
Yes. She wanted the sausage very, very much.
I'm sure. So I'm gonna just to like the party. Like, one moment, I'll go over to the attendant. Be like, excuse me, do you speak common? In common.
Yeah.
You work here.
Yeah.
Can we stable our animals here?
Yeah.
Everyone, you go with the old guy. I'll stay here and take care of this. You guys go.
5 gold.
Well, I want to make an insight check because I don't believe him. I don't mean to derail from the main story.
No.
I just want to make sure that
We gotta take care of our stuff. This is legit.
our pets are.
I like my horse. I don't want anything to happen to my horse.
That's an 8.
Well,
He works here.
Yeah. Is there like a price board somewhere nearby? Like
I'm gonna ease my way out of the carriage, mildly overhearing things going on.
There's a sign behind him.
Cat. What does that say?
I like take a couple steps back and glance over. What does it say?
It says Thalen City Stables. 1 gold per week per mount.
I read that to my comrades.
I'm gonna look from her and look to him like, you lied to me.
3 gold. 3 gold. For the week.
Maybe we
Well,
can
we got-
count together.
We got
I
3
point
months.
it. I point it. Well, oh, we do have 3.
Unless you just disenchant yours, and that's
Well,
an option.
Yeah, 'cause you have two.
You could just
Actually thought about
unsummon Bo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
It is much cheaper.
I'm gonna be like, "Are you ready?" You guys are calling me out. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna point at Cat's horse. Be like 1. And I'm gonna point at the draft horse pulling the carriage. 2. And then I'm gonna point it at Bo and snap my fingers, and then make him just like dismiss him, and then go 2.
I like it. I like it. He's our group magician.
The kid just like rubs his eyes. And then rubs his eyes. And he goes, oh,
you just broke his brain.
I'll go
2
pull out
gold.
2 gold.
Could I potentially persuade him that he's seeing double?
Make it
It's
more.
only 1 gold. It's
Oh.
only 1 gold
He's
that
like,
we
make
have to pay.
it, he sees double. He's gonna be like, "Oh, 4."
Double, which is why he sees 2 horses right now.
You can try that, but if you fail, he will think there's 4 horses.
It's funny because I
Alright.
could see Tozu going over and be
So
like,
that's a
"Friend, let me
deception.
tell
That's a
you,
deception check.
I hate
for-
horses."
I will gladly make a deception check.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, 10 succeeds. Oh god, you rolled a 2 and still got 10. I hate your character.
Things you don't want to hear the DM say.
No wonder you
At least he's
told me off
smiling.
last week.
This is fine. Every invisible creature is just going to be after Tozu for no reason.
Anyway,
Yeah, so
with
you're
that-
like, no, dude, you're seeing double. And he's like, one gold. one.
Brody's
My
just
bad.
holding his head in his face.
My bad, bro.
No worries, bro.
Break up a bro. What?
Brody, pay the man.
1 gold.
So I'm like watching this go down
You go.
because you called me back to read the sign.
Go.
So I'm looking at my horse and I'm looking at this like donor elf and I'm watching the two of you and I'm like, I walk over to him, I put my hand on his shoulder, I put my hand down, I go, take good care of my horse, and I put another gold in his hand and I walk into the building.
And he looks and he's like, $2 gold. There are 2 horses. Take care of both of them.
I'm very tempted to try to convince him he's seeing double again.
We're going in.
Don't make me mad at you.
Again. You just pick up Tozu by the scruff and carry her
Now
into
I
the
know how
building.
easy it is to deceive him.
And Max, stay here. Make sure you know what to do. Joseph, you're with me. I pick up Tozu.
This is my new game. It's just to break Eli as often as I can.
I love it.
So I'll leave him in and Max in
City
the
reference
stable.
and Owl City reference. Now just seeing double.
Dude, the Owl City reference was good.
Hurt my soul, but I appreciate it.
All right, so you all leave your horses, you leave the carriage down there with Min and Max, who know what to do, and this elf.
Last time they left us, you know.
Eli, I'm going to run back to the wagon real quick and procure a certain box
Sure.
and bring it with me.
I almost forgot about
Tozu in
that.
one hand, the box in the other. Tozu's like little legs trying to catch the box.
You want the box? You want the box?
All right, we're going up.
Yes.
Walking upstairs. Do, 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 do. So many stairs. Do, 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 do.
So you follow this character up the stairs and get about 200 feet in the air when he finally leaves and exits the trunk of the tree and heads down a corridor, which you can infer is the interior of one of the branches of the tree. About 20 feet down the corridor, you start to see shelves, like carved into the inside of the walls, just filled with books.
Cat gets a little excited.
This seems like a library.
She's scholarly. So I'm just kind of like looking around and reading stuff because I'm assuming they might have like labels or stuff written on them on their bindings, or there might be like labels on shelves or something. Do I notice anything?
Yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds of volumes, most of them labeled in Elvish. Everything from general histories, science books, stories, bardic tales, children's tales, fables, parables. Some stories you recognize, some you don't. You actually see a book called Tales of Beetle the Bard, although it seems very, very old. Probably not your Beetle the Bard.
I point that out to Beetle.
Actual
see.
beetle.
And I can read it if it's in Elvish or any other language that's common.
Yes. Yes, you are also reading the titles of these books. Like, that one's got my name on it.
I'd like to snag it and carry it.
Define snag.
Pull out from its location in my hand, but not in a sneaky, creepy way, but like you would in any other library.
Well, that shenanigans plays out.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah,
Are you
okay. You pull it off the shelf.
Where are you going? Could you do me
gonna
a
hold it in my
favor
arm
while
as we
you're
walk.
up and get me some more water? Please? No.
Just be
Okay.
careful. Their overdue fees are ridiculous. I may have experienced that at one point.
Cost an arm and a leg.
But ting.
Literally.
So I'm assuming we would probably look. Is it in like a religion session for Nishua Kadal related items? Like where?
Is he still
Person
leading
that's
us?
leading you is continuing to walk further into the library.
We're gonna keep
Okay.
following this guy until he stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to like scan if I notice like
Agreed. It got me a book.
a religion section, like maybe mentally note where that is, because I'm assuming that's what this was linked to, or history maybe.
Sure.
Ah.
We are going to wait for Patrick.
Patrick. Okay.
That means we're going into combat.
No, just so he has a chance to react.
They're going to fight living book monsters. Ah!
They're all
Mimics.
They're worms. They're a bunch of bookworms.
Paper
I know you're on
cuts.
D&D memes as well, and that's been the meme of the last week. It's all
Paper cuts
mimics.
on paper cuts. Everything is a mimic.
Everything is a mimic. Oh no, we're waiting for you, and everybody's getting nervous that means there's combat coming.
Oh wait, Eli, the funny thing is that I was initially trying to persuade the guy outside, and you changed it to deception, but either way it still would have been a +8.
God damn it.
Yes.
It's okay. I did this.
I did
If it
this.
helps, if it helps, I don't get expertise in anything else unless we somehow get to level 11 and then reliable talent, where every D20 roll of a 9 or lower is a 10.
Yeah. I'm glad nobody made the optimized bard that has every skill proficiency.
That would be so cool.
'Cause that is a thing. You can get proficiency in every skill except for one by level 5.
I mean,
Those overkill.
I'm already
Damn it.
gaining half my proficiency rounded down on everything.
Yeah, I'll see if I can send you the link.
Okay.
Give
I'm
it
doing
a go.
half of that right now.
Thank you. You're the best. Is that a cookie? Patrick returned with a cookie. Mhm.
Optimize character build.
Oh, excuse me. Patrick returned with a not a cookie.
I apologize for delaying your combat. The tank has arrived.
It's fine. Who inquired about this? Nobody inquired about this, but who am I sending this to?
I'd like to inquire about something.
Billiam. The Billiam.
It's just a fun thing to read through if you have a couple minutes. All right, so you continue a couple hundred feet into this library and eventually reach another spiral staircase going up. And this character that you've been following climbs up the spiral staircase. It seems to go outside. Would you like to follow?
Sure.
Okay. So you follow up the spiral staircase, and as you sort of come out into the open, you see that you are, in fact, standing on top of a tree branch about 200 feet in the air. And in front of you is a large hut of some construction. The outside is entirely green and covered in leaves. And the figure is standing in front of the door and turns to you and says, in common, "You can sleep in here for the night if you so choose." And he turns and he goes inside.
Sweet.
This is that same. Different.
Yes, same person you were following.
Oh, and you spoke in common. Cool. I'm assuming we are doing the resty thing. Or Patrick, what was that?
Going in.
Oh, okay. You.
So you go inside and see several just plain, simple cots. Plain, simple cots sort of throughout the room, and a staircase in the back corner going up. As you walk in, you see this figure going up that staircase. All of the beds on the floor that you're on are empty.
Are there name tags or equipment or belongings or anything near any of them?
No.
Excuse me.
Let's rest here. I kind of do a thank you, good night up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm all for
Yeah.
resting.
That guy needs a party.
That guy needs a lot of things.
So we're long resting, which is great.
All right. You all
At
just
least
want to
we will
find,
be attempting.
Yeah, just grab
you all
a
just
bunk.
want to find a bed and
Yep.
crash in it.
Yes, yes.
Sounds glorious.
So you unroll your bedrolls on top of these cots. Toss your stuff down on the ground. Have yourselves a nice long rest.
Little snoozy snooze.
Hooray, long rest.
Is anybody taking any form of watch?
I feel safe.
You are in the Elven capital city.
Yeah, I
We're
don't
also
particularly
in
feel
the
need
slums.
for watch.
Okay.
Well.
Normally,
Just
my
asking. It's not necessarily a leading question.
I mean, normally my paranoia would make me want to do watch, but I feel I actually probably need to rest.
Yeah, and like that whole sense of calm has probably put us a little at ease compared to other things we've done. So I'm cool with
Nothing
meditating
that
and
puts you at
resting.
ease is ever bad. No, I'm just, yeah.
Oh, but this seemed more legit. Shut
We're all
up.
just. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool.
And 10 hit points in the morning.
So if long as we make it through the night.
As long as you make it through the night and wake up in the morning.
I'm not doing any of that until I'm told you wake up the next morning and you feel
Okay,
refreshed.
good point. All right, fine. I'll put it back. What you
No,
got,
you,
Brazil?
you wake up the next morning.
And we feel refreshed.
You feel refreshed.
All right.
Yay.
Temper HP for you all as I
You say 9?
9, yes.
Nice.
So I'm one level higher.
Ah, that's exciting.
I give you a rowing speech.
Oh, and all my spell slots are filled up again.
Yes.
Woohoo.
0 to 0.
Yeah. Mine are, though. I have to adjust my spells memorized for the day just a teeny bit.
All right, do your things. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Sure thing.
Okay. Lindsay, good night.
Spellcasting.
Oh, I don't think I put the temp HP on there. Oh my gosh.
You
Sorry.
better mute yourself if you're going to be doing that, because you're going to get me yawning.
It's been a long day.
I'm all for you yawning, but I gotta mute the yawn.
Oh man. We made it through one day. Can we make it through the rest?
Nope. Tell them to quit it.
Huh?
Tell them they gotta quit it.
I wish. The health department person told them when they can reopen. Good times. I just feel bad because, like, of the three of us, the tiny human's the one who's gotten the most COVID tests.
Yeah. This will be his third one.
Yep.
Dino and I have both gotten one. He's going to have 3 now.
All right. Everybody long rested?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting there.
Oh, wait. Do I have any dice used?
Temp HP's
We
back.
are also not sponsored by Night Shift, but I would love a Night Shift sponsor.
Delicious.
I'd like a sponsor.
Clever. Clever. I
that.
see what you did there.
Got that passion fruit sour.
Ooh. There's a place in Haverhill that for like 3 weeks makes watermelon beer, and it's really tasty.
Nice. What place? I live in Haverhill.
The Tap. I don't know. Sometimes it's pomegranate, I think, too. Like they kind of change it up. They do some sort of summer
Okay. I'll
menu.
check
It's
it out.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, their nachos are awesome. My friend loves that place.
I just got a Movies Pilsner last week, which is in honor of movies from the View Askew universe, the Kevin Smith movies.
I saw a post about that.
Danielle.
Sorry. I'm awake. There.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually drink them. I just bought them just for the
The look.
sake of having them. Yeah, because I don't really care for pilsners all that much, but I'll probably have one at some point.
It's cool.
Yeah, I bought a beer just for the bottle once. It's a Star Wars knockoff, and it's got like Will Wheaton as Han Solo on the bottle.
Nice.
It's I think it's a Stone Brewery something.
I was
forget.
gifted an owl beer once because of the bottle. It had an owl label, and I think it was Japanese or something.
Oh, I was gonna say, because isn't that usually Night Shift? 'Cause
There's
yeah,
a
we're
new,
gonna-
yeah. This was like a long time ago, and
Night
like
Shift. All
no,
of
no,
Night Shift is an owl.
it was not that one. I think that's a newer owl one, but this is like I feel like it was Japanese or something. It was like an older. It was like a paper label on a glass bottle. It was cool. Quirky.
Alrighty, so you have sweet dreams of alternate universes and lots of fancy ales, and wake up feeling refreshed. Get your temporary hit points, spell slots. Everybody good? Anything need to be changed out?
That's a
Pat,
bad
are you changing out? Prep
I'm
spells?
just adjusting some of my spells, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I was too.
Are
but
you
I
good if
think-
you continue while you?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, likewise.
cool. You wake up feeling refreshed in this cot, or in these cots in this room above this
Kind of
library.
do my morning meditation and I stretch. I'm up a little earlier than everybody else because that's how I roll. And I roll up my bed thing and pack up my stuff and kind of look around, see if the scholarly gentleman has roused yet.
They are not in the room with you. Would you like to go up the stairs?
Can you see up at all first? I don't want to just like go bombarding into private space, but like, does it look like open or does it look like a closed off area?
There's not a door at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of like go halfway up and kind of see if I can see anything. I don't want to like
Yeah, make a
bust
perception
in.
check. Yep.
Kind of be polite about it.
Okay. You can see a slightly more elaborate bunk room. It has you can see a couple screens dividing the bunks, and ornate footlockers in each of them. Other than that, it appears to be a room full of beds. It's a little darker. It's a little quieter. You cannot make out whether or not the figure you saw last night is up there.
Okay.
It's
So I
just
kinda, like-
nicer. It's nicer quarters.
Yeah. So I kind of share that with the group and I was like, do we want to see if we can find him or shall we pursue things on our own?
Some of us have to don armor and, so let's give it some time.
Take your morning poops.
Yes. It's a
bust
morning constitution, okay?
I bust out some. It's kind of like eating breakfast in the corner.
The bro has to go.
Oh no.
Anyway, how would you guys like to proceed from here? You know how to get back down into the limb with all the books. You also could potentially go upstairs and look for a guide.
Could shout upstairs, hello.
You could just start yelling.
I will have been reading some of the book I grabbed this morning during breakfast.
You grab Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, please tell me this ends up being like that Spaceball scene with, when is this happening? Now.
It's like the mirror camera, right? Camera.
Yeah, it's just all an autobiography that's happening as it's going.
Mhm.
Damn you, elven magic!
You look at the monitor. You look behind you at the camera.
But then if we're going to be getting up, I'll stop the reading and...
Yeah, so you read the short story of The Wizard and the Hopping Pot and begin The Fountain of Fair Fortune.
I did learn a lesson about helping those in need.
And then everybody else sort of wakes up and you.
All you people, you early morning risers.
Do you guys think we need to get somebody to come with us, or are you good to go down to the library?
I mean, if our guide is about, I would rather walk around a capital city in more official capacity, but if not, then we know where their library is.
Was that a question
Heads
to
up.
Eli? Is our guy there?
Now, are you looking for the guide? If you want to make some checks, you can try
I
to
guess
find
it was
him.
more of a question to Cat.
I did not see the guide when I went like partway up the stairs, but that doesn't mean that there aren't people
Call it.
and or the person up there. I just didn't want to like bust in on people
Should
sleeping.
Call out and maybe knock on the wall or something. Hello, is anyone up there?
Is that what you want me to do?
Please. And I mean, I know
Okay.
he speaks common, but you speak Elven, so.
Yeah, so I walk up the stairs a little bit. I'm assuming more time has passed, so it's a little later.
Yeah, 10 minutes have passed.
And I'm just kind of like, excuse me, is there anybody up here?
You
In
hear
Elvish.
kind of shuffling, and a female elf sort of saunters into view and looks at you and says, "What?"
Oh, we were led here by a gentleman with an scholarly pendant, and I wanted to.
Make a perception check.
Person wearing the same pendant.
She has the same pendant.
I got a 7. But I see that. Okay. Oh, wearing a pendant, and I wanted to see if we could say hello and potentially ask a question or get more assistance. But you might be of assistance if you are willing as well. Smile.
She walks back into the room. You hear some kind of muttering, and then it sounds like somebody's banging pots and pans together. And then a shout and some more muttering. You're kind of standing there a little bit uncomfortably at the top of the stairs, what's... this whole thing takes about 2 minutes, and you're just kind of do we leave? Do we not leave? And then the same person that guided you up there last night sort of shuffles over in very clearly a nightgown and looks at you. What?
Oh, sorry to wake you. We appreciate the accommodations, and we're wondering if you wouldn't mind joining us for at least part of the day.
The books.
Smile.
The books are downstairs. You want books?
That guy either needs a party or he partied too hard.
Or he is the party.
Or he's 4,000 years old.
Fair enough. Well,
A brother can only wish to party that long.
One
Let
or
me-
the other or the other.
chat with my comrades. I think we could probably take it from here. But we might stop again on our way out if you don't mind to say hello before we leave?
Yes.
And kind of like smile and like scamper away. I was like,
Okay.
I think he wants to go back to bed. I think we can just go downstairs to the library.
I'll pack up all my stuff. I don't want to leave anything behind.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I got my stuff.
I'll grab my pillow.
To the books.
Down we go.
Awesome. So you all head back out of this domicile, and back down the stairs to the inside of this hollow tree limb, into the library. There are shelves full of books as far as you can see in either direction.
Did I notice a particular like religion section in our yesterday travels, or do I need to do some more investigating?
You did not. You can do investigation with advantage because you're a nerd.
Yay!
I forget what the specific feat is, so we're gonna go
Scholar
yeah,
background.
No. Wait,
with
hold on.
nerd.
Researcher, good at knowing
Yes.
info or knowing how to use it.
Researcher. Yep. So you can make investigation with advantage.
Cool.
And I would do that without the advantage.
I got a,
Yeah.
a dirty 20.
Okie dokie.
I'm just along for the ride.
Beetle's like, I think it's this way, and Cat says, no, it's this way.
Thank you for saying something.
Beetle just stomped.
Brody and I are just in the back looking
Yeah.
at each other, being
Like,
like,
yeah.
why are we here?
I can read.
They keep sticking books in my hands. I'm just like, I guess
Yeah.
I'm the book mule.
You guys don't have to necessarily. I mean, I'm not saying split the party, but you guys don't have to necessarily also be in the library. If those of you that can't speak or read Elvish would like to do something else,
Brody,
I can't even
You can
think
all-
book.
you can also find your way back out.
Brody,
To,
let's go get brunch. I hear there's mimosas.
I will stick around with my glasses and do some reading.
Sounds good. Let's take in the sights.
okay.
All right, cool.
Mind the bookworms.
All right.
Feel free to continue with the bookworms while we make our exit out.
Yeah,
For a
people that are leaving the library, think of what you would like to do and come up with some stuff. People that are in the library, make investigation checks.
Another one?
Yes, you are looking for the religion section. You have found the religion section. You
Okay.
are looking for things that pertain to Nishua Kadal.
Shua Kadal. Pew. 14?
6.
Okay. You find a reference catalog that contains a list of the works by that author.
Renan.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes.
Brennan and Lyle of
Whatever I said earlier. Renan Leavalur. You find a list of reference. You find a reference to a list of works by that author. Some of them are in the religion section. Some of them are in the history section.
Divide and conquer. I'll head history,
Okay.
you head religion.
Sounds good.
Okay. Each of you make another investigation check.
I'm just adding this author's name.
9, 6, 4.
Bill.
You know what? You know what? I'm
What's happening?
going to.
Bill's rolling like ass.
Are we shocked? You said investigate.
Is Bill going to use up the inspiration he got last
Luckily,
week?
I'm here.
Luckily, Cat is there. Nah, save it, Bill.
No, I was going to do like a spell or something. No, I'm good then.
I
All
got
right.
this. I got this.
Luckily, Cat is there. And it
In her
is
freaking glory.
It is not in her religion section, so she goes to history to help Bill seek, and is able to pull 5 separate tomes off the shelves by this author about history. You know specifically that it is pertaining to a mosaic found in a dwarven ruin. So you find 5 books that could potentially have more information. For Tozu and Brody, you are...
I have ideas.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
So first I want to go down to the stable and
Sure.
check on everything there and make sure Min and Max are good. Sleeping in the wagon.
They're good. So you see the same elf from last night sleeping on the counter, like head down in the arms, sleeping on the counter. And Min and Max both look a little tired. And they see you coming down the stairs, and they kind of give like an eye roll and like a thank God you're back. And then they kind of like look over at the sleeping elf. Make an insight check.
Both of us are just Brody.
Nat 20.
Yeah, great. So what
Nope.
they're saying with their body language is this bitch. No, the elf stoner guy.
Oh, okay.
It's clear to you that he's useless, and they sort of took shifts. Like they both look like they stayed up half the night making sure that everything was okay, and that this guy did literally nothing and just slept on the counter all night.
Okay. I will leave Brosa. I'll tag them out. So Brosa, if you stay here, I'll send Min and Max up to the to the
bunker.
building. Yeah,
Sure.
to the bunker. And then I look at Tozu and I say, "Do you know how to fly?"
Define fly. I know how to fall gracefully.
You're gonna learn how to be a wingman. Let's go.
All right.
We're gonna find some elven maidens.
I was going to say, you are in a city full of elven maidens.
Maybe some elven gentlemen if I think that they dress well. I don't know, but like we're gonna find the maidens.
Whatever works.
Oh boy.
They're all so beautiful.
Everyone here is pretty.
It is 8 o'clock in the morning.
Perfect time.
Just, you know,
I mean, don't elves not really?
Yeah, they don't sleep.
Yeah, I thought they don't really.
Yes.
Sleep for, like how long they like.
they keep regular tavern hours though.
She said mimosas. I want elven mimosas.
Okay, make an
There's gotta be
investigation
an
check.
elf somewhere.
Elven investigation. Hold on.
I'll investigate for some.
Yeah,
elven
you can
Okay.
both investigate for elven mimosas.
Hold on. It's got to be something I can do better than that. No, there is not. I'm gonna say, is there like a streetwise or something? But no. All right. It's
Nope.
gotta be a -1. Another nat 20.
Jesus.
I'm in my element.
Beautiful. You are loving this. Yes, you find a very hot brunch spot. Slightly something in your gut is just telling you to go further up the tree. And as you sort of pass, there's little like cuts in the outside of the trunk as you pass more branches. And from one of them, you hear like chiming melodic laughter, and you're like, "This is it. This is the one." And you head out, and you find overlooking the beautiful city. There's a waterfall on there's a waterfall on either side, and you have this beautiful view of the gorge and the forest and the rest of the city. There is a hot brunch spot.
Whoever the host is or maitre d' or whatever, like, my friend and I here, we're on vacation. We'd like to visit your establishment.
You can each make insight checks.
If I grease his palm, the Matroni's palm. Do I get advantage on?
Not on the insight.
Like, all right.
You're not being declined service. You're just okay.
Because you got better than me.
Brody, you feel great. Tozu,
I know I do.
this hostess is like wrinkling her nose at you and is like, "Oh God, you people in our establishment." Ugh. I don't know. And she kind of looks at her list and is like, I don't think we have any tables available. Brody, your heart sinks because this place is full. And Tozu, you know she's full of shit.
I glance back at Brody, and then we'll kind of lean into this hostess for a second. And I don't know if I can just do this or this would be a sleight of hand check, but I try to slip her I slip her 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, well, go ahead, do sleight of hand.
All right.
I want to see that +7 in action.
Oh, it's not +7 anymore.
Oh, great.
It's +10.
You just see the flourish, dude. Like 3 coins come out.
Yeah, you do like a little, you do that with your hand, and 3 silver pieces just kind of flow around your hand. And you're like, you take her hand, and she's twice your height, so you take her hand and you're like,
you jump.
"Are you sure?" She kind of like
really
surprisingly looks at her hand and is like, yeah, you know what? Right this way.
Kind of steal that back later on.
What?
And takes you to a
Nothing.
table. So she takes you to a table. It's a nice table. I mean, every table here has a nice view. The place isn't super full. There are so there are about 10 tables around you. Approximately like 6 of them, give or take. No, 6 of them have parties between 4 and 8 elves. Brody, all of them are just so pretty.
Everyone's wonderful.
They're so pretty. They all have fantastically golden hair.
Brody can't stop smiling.
Actually, 2 or 3 of them have pure black hair, and it's just as pretty. The bone structure, it's amazing.
Exquisite.
It's like a marble sculptor just made these people.
So you all sit down. So you both sit down at this table. Tozu, your feet are kind of swinging. And we're gonna, and you get handed menus, and you're looking through the menus, and we are going to cut back to the library. Nerds, reading books.
Reading some books.
So you have 5 potential books to check through.
Yep. Can we just do that, or do
You want to?
stuff?
Yeah. You can do investigation checks with advantage.
Both of
So
us?
I got a 15,
Yes, both of
and
you.
I owe a push-up, but I'm not getting up.
I also got a 15.
You owe.
Okay.
I do. I said I owe a push-up, but I'm not getting up.
As long as you do it by the end of the night.
Write it down for me.
So
I
you
have
both
whiteboard.
you find the tome that has the reference to this rubbing. So you see the original of this rubbing and a Nashua Kadal ? And it lists another tome in the footnote, which was missing from your original copy. The copy that you saw in your base didn't have this footnote. But you find the rubbing that says Nashua Kadal ? And the footnote lists another title.
Is that other
Like
title
another
one of the
book?
5
That
we have
other
pulled
title
out?
is not one of the 5 that you have pulled out.
Does it sound familiar to
Unfortunately.
anything in the religion section that I read?
Make an
Or-
intelligence check.
Yeah, I was going to say, what section would I think this is in?
Both of y'all can make an intelligence check.
Good, because at least it's better than it's been.
Yeah.
Eh.
Beetle, this sounds familiar.
Hey.
You think you know roughly in the library where it is?
Hey, I have an idea. Let's go take a look over there.
Okay. What the hell was that?
At least I knew where it was.
Cat, let's go in investigation.
Yes, please.
I regret doing one push-up for all of you.
It's
Terrible.
5 to 6 hours of yard work on Saturday.
I got
It's still a little sore.
Yeah, we did too. We did so much hard work. It was beautiful.
All right, so Beetle, you're like, I think it's over here, and you just kind of run. You just full on sprint in one direction, and you're like, maybe it's this section, and you keep running, and Cat's like,
You just crash
come
into a
back,
wall.
it's this section. And you're able to find the book.
Yay.
I will check out the book.
Yes, you can read it. You're good on that count.
Yay.
Let me.
I love that we're like doing actual work and they're out like schmoozing and trying to hit on chicks at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, they'd just be watching us, so you know.
Trying.
Yeah, neither of them can read the languages that these books are.
Well, that's
in.
okay. I'm formulating what my reaction is going to be to the menu. I'll
There's still no
have the-
guarantee I can actually read. I've yet to figure that part out for my character.
Like whether you can read at all.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it does. I have read things that does say goblins try not to read, saying that they think it takes away their powers, but they can write, which doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense if you're a goblin.
Don't read.
All right. So the tome that you find. Sorry. The tome that you find references Nishua Kadal. And references many names. So it's a scholarly text. It's a study of what appears to be an extinct ancient civilization. It references Nishua Kadal and says Nishua Kadal seems to have been some form of ultimate demon or devil to this civilization. Those forgotten reference Nishua Kadal as the Voidbringer, the End of Days, the Bringer of Destruction.
See, we're having a way better time at this cafe.
The last known tribe to uphold these beliefs and customs existed south of Azamir through the Azish Desert. There's some scribbled notes with dates in them that list the last point of contact with anybody of this tribe as being over 1,200 years ago.
Are you cool with whatever we're finding? I'm jotting down,
Yes.
and then you'll just
I
copy
was
and
saying,
paste into the basic
can we
info.
write this down?
Yep,
Well, no.
write all of this down.
Yeah, and then like, will you transfer it into the basic info for us?
It can all go in the basic info. If you
Is
guys
it
want to
already
put it in
written,
the
or
basic
should
info.
we be writing? I guess is
It is not already written. You guys should be writing this.
All right.
Bill, you're on it.
Yep. Again.
This is something that if you forget, then you're gonna forget.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need me to repeat anything.
The
All
whole
of it.
thing.
All of it.
Okay.
No, Danielle. I am.
So the text references a tribal organization deemed Those Forgotten. That last recorded contact with them was 1,200 years ago, south of Azamir through the Azish Desert. You know Azamir as the kingdom to the south, the Orcish the Orcish lands. Azamir is the Orcish capital.
You said south of Azamir, past the what?
The Azish Desert. So I have moved you
that
in,
before. The
in
orc
Roll20. I've moved you to the map.
Everything south is the. I mean, there was word of like an orc tribe or something in there, or no bad tribes. Ooh, refresh. Blue. Reloading.
Almost have the correct spelling on Azamir.
Mhm.
All right. So yes, in the world map that you should now be seeing in Roll20, right?
Yep.
So that works. Okay. So
Red Star.
Azir is this sort of unclaimed Orcish territories. The Azish Desert is a band that kind of spreads along the whole way. Azamir is down there. South of Azamir was reportedly a large dwelling city gathering of those forgotten, the last that revered Neshua Kadal, the Voidbringer, the End of Days, as sort of the ultimate demon. For you, the players, a lot of the language is similar to like Lucifer or the devil.
The devil.
It's not just a devil, it's the devil with a capital D.
Capital T on the too.
Yep.
Lowercase h, capital E. SpongeBob writing.
The devil.
Okay, I got all that.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's pretty much it.
No
That's most
new
of what's in the
pointers
book.
to anything else? Would it be worth... So have we gone through all the other 5 books? Or do we need to still do that?
No, you've gone, so you sort of flipped through everything. This is the best sort of reference you found. It mentions that there was a city south of Azamir that had records and relics of days long past. And that's what you get. Back to the cafe.
Oh yes.
Think on that for a minute. You're looking through this menu. It's all very posh elven food.
But we want what they're having.
Okay, so you point to the group that has the people that you consider to be the prettiest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
and-
frankly all of them, but
Which is, yes, anybody. And ask for what they're having.
and I'm also told you have fine mimosas. Paladin
Yes.
smile. We'd like some of that too.
The finest mimosas.
But of course. So some of what they're having and
We'll-
some mimosas.
We'll take an open tab on that.
All right, so you guys are hamming it up. I mean, 20 minutes pass, and they come out with some plates of food.
While you're doing this, I'll be right back.
There's some brightly colored fruits in glasses. Some like cooked, steaming root vegetables. And several drink glasses come to you. One's water. One is some brightly colored liquid that the other tables all have. One of them is a familiar juice to you. And then one of them is this bright orange, sparkling concoction.
So I want to eyeball the room and see like how other people are eating and drinking. Like I don't want to take a drink out of the glass that we're supposed to like wash the tips of our fingers in or something, you know. I would like to make an insight check for table etiquette.
That's gonna be history.
Yeah,
Okay, I can do that too. So this is more actual knowledge as opposed to
Yeah,
me
it's
eyeing.
knowledge of elven customs as opposed to.
I can do that. So, oop, that's the wrong. Where'd my dice roller go? All right, I refreshed. And 11.
It's better than a 9.
Yeah,
Mhm.
get that nice baseline. Don't be an idiot.
Yep. Tozu,
Uh,
are you making this check also, or are you just gonna drink everything and eat everything?
I mean, I was, you know what? Yeah, I should probably make the check as well. 14.
Alright. So you both know that everything that has been placed before you is intended to be eaten and or drank.
Nice.
There's 2 forks. You're not quite sure which fork is supposed to be for what.
Mhm.
They're pretty much equal size.
I'll start on the outside and work my way in.
Yeah, it's
What's a
fine.
fork?
This
Fork
is
and
called a fork.
You do with the 14. You know you're supposed to use a fork.
Yeah.
You use it instead of your fingernails.
Hmm.
It's like fingernails on a stick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ugh, that's terrible. That's terrible imagery.
So I want to start by like trying one of everything, like a bite of this, a bite of that, like
Yeah.
figure everything out. Ooh, sour. No. Ooh, more of that, please.
Ooh, are
Yeah,
there
so
are there any grapes on the table? Can I throw the grapes up in the air and just catch it in my mouth?
Aw.
We're gonna kick it out. It's gonna be fun.
Performance?
Performance. All right.
I don't know. I'd say performance unless you have an argument for another check.
No, I mean I can do performance. I actually had it queued up. So
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
I'll
Toss
give
a
it
grape,
Hey.
catch it, toss one, then the other, then catch them both. You're feeling pretty good.
Do we get any eyes?
Oh, everybody is definitely staring at you.
But like, are they impressed
You
or
are-
are they like, no?
You
You are
stand
not
out like a
only-
sore
you are-
thumb.
Not only the only 2 non-elves in the restaurant, you are 2
One's
of the
shiny.
5 non-elves you've seen in the city, the rest being your party members.
Your one is tall and shiny and blonde, and the other one is small and
And like you took the time this morning to don your full armor. Paladin armor is very different than elven casual wear.
I gotta look good.
You clank and jangle. Like you almost break the chair when you sit. All these elves weigh like
if
90
you can even
pounds.
sit.
You're like 200 plus pounds.
I do
Plus all
have
your
fine clothes
armor.
that I could have worn instead, but you know, I
You've got
figured
this
that.
massive spiked gauntlet on. Like nobody has magic items. This is a breakfast joint. Yeah, you're getting lots of eyes.
You're
But are
can-
people impressed by what
ridiculous.
Tozu just
Both
did?
of you can make insight checks to determine whether they're positive eyes or negative eyes.
Oh
Hmm.
boy,
I got 13.
I got a 5.
Brody, they seem curious more than anything. They're not like disgusted or dissuaded. They're just
Right.
like, who are you and why are you here?
So I'll roll with that. I can roll with that. I was like,
Yeah.
you see what my friend did? She's pretty impressive.
Tozu, you are very focused on the grapes.
They're very good grapes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll
Much
off
better
of
than lemonade.
I'm gonna roll off of
I got you, Eli.
Tozu's performance there and say she did pretty good, but watch this. And I'm gonna do some equal measured like table, trick and make a performance check.
All right, go ahead.
Just kind of like, hey, look at us. We're look at the strange people. Make sure I'm. Yeah. That's 12.
Damn, I was really hoping you failed.
No.
All right, just bear with me for a second. If you failed, you were just going to start blowing. No, you were just going to start blowing bubbles in your drink aggressively.
Like DJ.
I'm a toddler.
I was so
My friend is
hoping for that.
talented, but look what I can do.
That's awesome.
Not that I was hoping you'd fail, but
No, that's great.
just
though.
a little bit.
yes, you do some impressive. So you there's like a plate of small home fries basically, and you start spinning it on your finger, and the home fries start flying off, and you catch them all. It's kind of weird, but it's still like
All right,
it's dexterously impressive. And they're all like, and they all start whispering among each other in Elvish, which neither of you speak.
No, I do not.
Yeah, neither of you. So they all just start whispering amongst themselves. You can't understand them. You get a couple smiles and a couple like, ugh.
I'm gonna work with the smiles. I saw the
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah, can we signal anyone smiling to come over to us for a second?
Like, I need a volunteer for my next one. Oh, you can do it too. Come on, give it a try.
Yeah, sure. So you each point at like a couple people like you, yeah, and
you,
one person comes over to you.
Right.
All right, that one person that comes over, barkeep, beverage for our new friend over here.
Mimosa. It's like I learned a new word, and I just keep using it.
They
I
get
like
a
to sound
mimosa.
photosynthesis too.
They
It's
get the
better
bright
than you being
orange
like,
bubbly drink.
hey, it's an elven mimosa to the elf.
It's over.
I
I say that Tozu and I attempt to ingratiate our explorative friend in doing something fancy and cool where we will make a perform check and help one another.
You can both make performance checks with advantage.
Sweet.
all right.
Just because it's been going okay so far.
No one's screwed up yet.
Well, the 15 I'll take.
I'll take the 20.
Yeah, great. Figure out what you want to do. We're gonna cut back to the nerds while you think about that. We're gonna go with Brody's 20, and Tozu can successfully assist with the 15. Nerds be nerdin'.
Nerds be nerding.
You got that all, Peter?
I got all that. I want to think that I'm gonna want to try to go to the. I guess give me a check to figure out if I should go to the anthropological or historical section to learn more about those forgotten.
Sure.
History check?
Yeah,
We can
history
divide- we
or
can divide and
investigation, whatever history, investigation, whatever you want.
I think either way it's a +2, so. I'll say that out loud.
Oh,
to
man.
Cat.
Oh.
Wait, so what were we trying to do? Figure out which section?
I want to learn more about
The Forgotten.
those forgotten.
And you suggest which two places?
I'm just wondering if I know where that might be, either the anthropological section or historical section.
So you each come up with an idea of where it may be. You can divide and conquer.
Okay.
Are you both going to go look for information on this
Sure.
tribe? All right.
Yeah.
Investigation each.
Thank you for being here with me.
Jesus, Bill, have you rolled higher than like a 10 all night?
Twice. When it really didn't. When I said, I know where the book is.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about, like, at this point, I'm just going to start spending my bardic inspirations on Cat.
Yeah. Maybe better.
Where's the book? I'm going to use the bardic inspiration I have.
All right, Cat, you are able to find. You're like, it's a tribe. I'm going to look for books on ancient tribes, and you're able to find something that mentions the Sun Warriors as a tribe with a large settlement south of present-day Azamir. They were technologically advanced for their time, and then disappeared mysteriously.
Eli, I'll make sure not to metagame in game, but should I be worried about dragons and or booby traps when we get to this city? That I have goo involved?
I
definitely didn't rip this entire campaign off of Avatar.
So I relay this information to Beetle, because I'm assuming he's still writing stuff down.
Oh, he is. Sun Warriors.
You also are able to find a questionably valid but decently accurate hand-drawn map that puts the Sun Warrior capital. Yeah.
Great.
Or city, settlement, whatever you want to call it.
I'm just going to write capital found on map.
Cool.
All right. Cool. I would also like to... No, I think that was the main thing we were going to be looking for. I can't think... Can you think of anything else we can eke out of this? We now know where the tribe was, so we at least know our route of how to get to where the Sun Warriors might have been.
No, I think we should probably go find our counterparts before they do something embarrassing and stupid.
Speaking of something embarrassing and stupid...
Why would you think something like that?
There's no history whatsoever of us doing such things.
Brody with a 20.
All right. So I just did like a quick like YouTube search of like cool like dinner party table tricks. Hold on a second.
Are you going to stream something?
Like,
yes.
This is the first
like a 10
time...
second thing.
Yes.
Like, this is the first time that you've actually looked up cool party tricks to do at parties.
No, it's not. Okay. It's literally going to be very short.
What?
Oh boy. Hold on, we're watching.
So I'm gonna ask for I'll take the plate, right, and I'll put it down in front of me, and then I'll take like I'm gonna assume some creative license here. The little candle that's like on the table that's lit, and I'm gonna put that on the plate and offer the mimosa to our new friend. They take a sip and be like, "Oh, let me see that," and I'm gonna pour some of it. I'll pour it out onto the plate around the lit candle, right, and then I'm gonna take the empty cup that I just poured out and put it over the candle. Everyone watching?
No, it's just loading.
I do this. Huh? No, we'll pluck, take it out. I got a 20, okay? Like 30 seconds to find a video.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, and also, once again, this is a man who once, teleported me onto his horse. I think he knows how to do these things. Come on.
That's the real magic.
magic,
Okay.
y'all.
Horse magic is my real repertoire.
Horse
It's magic.
is my real repertoire.
I sadly couldn't see on my Discord, but it was okay because then I also muted my tabletop, so I didn't get any kind of plagiarism. No flags. No flags.
So yeah, so basically I do a little woo. Let's try to find something fun.
Fantastic.
Did a little woo.
Did the
Oh
work.
yeah, I'm glad
I
Kat
appreciate it.
wasn't there. I hear she's a woo girl.
Oh.
Woo, woo, woo.
Get out of here.
Cat the woo girl.
Anyway, so with my 20 and assist from Tozu. Yeah, we work in the room a little. Huh?
Yes, you have drawn significant attention. It all seems to be positive at this point, and the participant in your act is definitely into it. Is impressed a little bit and intrigued.
I'll give gesture at them and make sure everyone gives a little
Huzzah.
applause for them for helping out.
Yeah,
At that point, I feel we can probably tone it down and just kind of keep talking to people.
sure,
As long as the conversations keep going.
sure. Nerds, are you back? Are you seeking the rest of your party?
Bros.
Yeah.
I hope you title this video "Nerds versus Partiers."
Cat's a woo girl.
That's why she's in the library, because she used to be a woo girl. She knows how she gets when she has Elven
And
Mimosa.
now she's a shh girl.
I'll cast
Yes.
message in their general direction. I feel like I can do this based on how it's described, where
Yeah,
as
you
long
can
as I'm
message.
familiar with them, I can hit them if
Yeah.
I don't hit a
Okay.
full-on blockage.
There's no range on it?
120 feet. So, I mean, I'll try it, and if it doesn't work, then...
Yeah. Ping.
Like,
ping,
yeah, pretty
ping.
much. This is like my mental radar to try to find you guys.
That's clever use of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a cantrip. It's fine.
Yeah, if it was a spell, I'd be like, well, now we're not going to find them. Hope they
Let's
come
do
back
this
to bed
cantrips.
later.
Yeah, yeah. You can get a message through.
uh,
Like, if I stand in this one spot, I guess it's
Yeah, good reception. You stand on one toe. It's like,
I'll reach out to both of them and ask if they can describe, the name of where they are, how what direction they went, so we can try to catch up to them.
we respond with,
We're on our way.
if you don't know where we are, you're not cool enough to get in.
Oh my god.
I turn to Kat and go, "Great, he's drunk."
it's 9:00 in the morning. 9:30.
Yeah, and look at what he's done.
Yep.
We're-
No, I'm just
I told you. White girl wasted over there.
I can purify myself anytime I want to. I just don't want to.
I just don't want to. There you go.
What am I?
All
I'm
right.
immune to disease, and I think I can get rid of
I'm
poison.
trying to picture you guys leaving the library and just being like, "Where on earth could they be?" And then you just hear incessant clapping and ridiculousness going on.
All I can
They're
hear
that
is what
way.
you say to
They're
me.
that
though.
way.
Yeah. Oh, you just in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Across the city kind of thing.
They're probably over there.
Yep.
Just a heads up, I probably don't have too much longer in me. I'm really tired.
Oh yeah, it's past 10. We'll let's
It's been a
reunite.
day.
Are you guys seeking out the party? Are you seeking
Yes,
to
we will go
reunite?
get them.
we will-
Oi. Spare the public.
So you're able to reunite, and you see them in the tavern.
It's a cafe.
Cafe. Brody and Tozu make Constitution saves.
This is where everything goes downhill. Maybe not.
Hmm. 13.
Okay, decent enough. So you reach this cafe and see your esteemed party members, Knights Radiant, protectors of the land.
Involving ourselves with the public at large. The people
Agents.
of Gentry.
agents of the Queen of Alethkar.
Wonder why they don't like us.
Singing, clapping, like doing a little bit of performance, and there's some elven lads and maidens sort of around their table. Everybody seems to be having a good time. They have, through their magnanimous antics, drawn somewhat of a crowd, and everybody seems to be engaged with them positively in a lively and genuine manner. And you sort of walk in and you're like, hey, we got books.
we got
You got to try this mimosa.
books.
And stuff to go.
Barkeep, 2 mimosas.
I could see Tozu doing the low squat, like arms crossed, like hey.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
Russian
various,
man.
various Slavic dances.
Yeah.
May or may not be
Short,
wearing
so it's
Adidas.
easy.
I'm sure so. It's
And so you sort of like wave over for the check, and the check comes, and it's 11 gold pieces for this brunch.
Wait, did I get mimosa?
No. They just got the check.
They suggested getting the mimosa,
She
but got the
probably
check.
shouldn't have one. I've heard stories.
I was just gonna take them from them anyway.
But whatever they've been ordering, that's the same as everybody else has been having, and mimosas, God knows what they are. It's 11 gold pieces for
So,
breakfast for 2.
Tozu, I look to you and I take out my pouch, and it's a little light, and I look in, I tap it, and I go, well, it's the party fund, and I pour it completely out, and 11 gold coins fall out.
Is that what you have?
I have 11 gold.
That wasn't on purpose. I haven't pulled up any of your character sheets in a long time.
Well spent.
It came full circle.
Indeed.
Fantastic.
I'm glad you two have bonded. We have
Yeah,
some
you guys-
information
You guys have had
Well,
some
You know,
moments.
do we have to
for
go
the
now?
purpose as to why we're here.
We're talking our new friends here.
That's good.
I
I'm
believe
glad
you're
you
the
think
one
she-
that...
She was just about to write down her address on this little scrap of paper I have here. This handy dandy quill or some quill. Hey, you, quill, please.
What would the head of the Knights Radiant think of you right now?
They'd be impressed, unless it was Tar, in which case he'd probably have some words for me. But we're not going to talk about Tar right now.
Fuck that guy.
So your address,
Oh,
yeah?
Tar. There was something I was going to tell you about Tar, but you know what? I think another drink first. might
Nah,
be
we gotta go, but just
I'm
long
going to
as
get my horse.
gets
I don't know
my-
about yous twos.
I'm gonna seal the deal, Eli.
Yeah.
Gotta get her address.
Okay. Persuasion
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
Charisma.
with advantage.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, hang on. Before you roll.
Okay.
Before you roll.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming I'm still waiting.
Yeah, still wait.
Okay,
I don't
just
need
make it-
specific. I don't need specifics to the person I last messaged. I don't need specifics. Just yes or no.
I'm wondering if this will work. I'm testing something out. Damn. Okay, I'll just do
No.
this.
See, someone's typing. If it's
How do you feel about that for Slide A?
Is that?
Is that the hand? Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm never gonna get new armor because I'm just always spending my money on fighting.
Yes. You are back down to 0 gold.
Worth it. It was a good scene.
What?
Oh no.
I'm gonna try not.
Can
to
you
read
delete
that.
it? Can you delete it? Can you
I'm
delete
gonna
it?
roll up
I
some of the
can't
first
delete
3
chat
words.
messages. I can't delete.
I
chat.
rolled up. I saw the first 3 words, but I'm gonna try to.
Here, we're just gonna make that disappear off the chat.
Okay.
Damn it!
Hang on, let me look. Roll 20, clear chat. My campaigns, view details.
I mean, if we refresh, no, it'll still be here.
No, it keeps from the last time still.
Details page for your game.
You look lost, Julie.
I'm
Oh, God, I
tired.
don't know how to do this.
I'm
All
like,
right.
Sorry, I'm holding up the ending. I did whatever. I didn't.
yeah, no,
like-
do your thing. I'm just waiting.
I'm not whatevering you. I'm sorry. I'm telling them like I won't meddle. Let's just move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go with it.
That's fine.
Don't scroll up.
Again, I know Bill is up to shenanigans. It's just
All right, just roll.
So I got
Yes,
a 17
I
on
got
the
it, Beetle.
first action.
Yeah, no, I got it.
And then
that's
I can roll again if you need me to, or if that's
So,
good for the
Brody-
whole thing.
roll persuasion, just flat. Just roll
no
persuasion.
advantage.
No advantage.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm going to spend an inspiration
Okay.
because I think it's something my character would do.
I hope he rolls. I hope he rolls a nat 20 just so it goes off without a hitch, even with all this going on.
No, that's fine. I'll take the 16. Like he would try hard
Yeah.
at this.
No, the 16 is fine. You get.
I was hoping for that 20.
You get an address. You get an address and a wink.
Can I get your number? Huh? Just come find me. Where are you?
Here I am.
Nice. Here I am. Yeah. All right.
And you get sort of rounded up and sort of,
Corralled out.
yeah, corralled out by Book Squad here.
So did I notice any time?
What was that? You cut.
He froze.
Oh, Pat's frozen.
Danielle's
Womp
frozen
womp.
too. It might be their internet.
It's their internet.
DJ, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, it's their internet.
Okay.
That we can hear them.
See us.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
you guys
Can you hear us?
cut for a minute.
I can
Yeah,
hear you now.
I hear you the whole time.
yeah, your
Yeah, our
output broke.
internet's- I don't know what's going on with it.
So-
I
I
asked if I noticed any tomfoolery, and then I gave you a
Exterior-
side eye.
You'll need to Yeah, you guys will have to remute.
You do
your-
not. No, you're good, Pat.
No tomfoolery. Got it.
Danielle, no video, but you do not notice anything. But you got the address. You get corralled out to the booze of many of the people that are in there.
From like that we're being taken away.
Yes, many people do not want you to leave. You were big hits,
Goodbye, friends.
but you get sort of shuffled away, and
We'll be back tonight.
and the party sort of pulls you out and fills you in on, hey, we found this thing about those forgotten, which we think is the Sun Warriors, and they lived here. And there might be some more information, ruins, relics, etc. here.
In the desert.
Yes.
I was trying not to listen to your guys' stuff too much, just in case.
hmm
And was there something about back in the Dwarven City too, though? I think I remember Eli saying.
No.
There's a mosaic in the Dwarven City.
Oh yeah, that
Which
was
the other.
that was early.
We already.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the 1st Battalion, and Taravangian went to investigate the actual mosaic, and you went to investigate the book about the mosaic.
Okay.
And we'll call
I'll
it there
hand the
'cause
shell
we're-
to one of them to report that back, and
Oh, I think
Who
you
wants-
got this.
who wants the shell?
I'll take it back. But we should probably end on the note of like message to headquarters.
And I want you to drunk dial headquarters.
Yeah, I'm not taking the shell.
Excuse me, am I drunk actually or no?
You
I got a
did pretty well on your
16.
Constitution save, so you are not.
Okay.
like you're feeling nice, but you're not
You're feeling nice.
you're not
then.
at risk of making a complete ass of yourself.
You're probably fine to call then.
Like you probably shouldn't drive, but your texting is okay.
Oh,
Could I
your
text
poor
while I
horse.
was driving. Anyway, no. One of you guys do seek your own glory. Here, you did the
alright.
work. You should get the credit.
Sure. I'll take the shell phone and send a message as we found some information on a lost civilization down past Azamir that has some interesting information and leads that I think we should go check out.
Okay. You are cleared to investigate as you see fit.
Roger, over and out. And I'll pack the shell phone back.
Back in
Because
inventory.
that thing's got
Alright.
some bad juju on it. I don't want none of
Just
that.
because one time someone tried to murder you for it. One time.
Some bad
And they didn't even try to murder you.
some bad aura.
All right. And we will, I think, cut here
Yeah.
That would be good.
for the sake of time. And those of you who aren't subscribed, make sure to click that.
Oh my.
This week's episode was brought to you by Elvin Mimosas.
Wait, we're not
Alvin
done.
Mimosas.
We have to dole out some inspiration still.
Yes.
And Danielle still has a push up.
I do.
Danielle does have a
And
push-up.
I still have.
You put it off to
how
when
many-
you're even more tired.
God, you guys all
Alright,
rolled one.
bud,
So
I'm
I
I'm
did
doing
not
it.
roll one tonight.
Each,
rolling
I
one
didn't,
for
Bill
each
made
of
up
you.
for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Did
I
one,
had
Danielle got a 1.
I had
I rolled
two
a
of
2
them.
and still
or three of
passed my
them.
thing.
Bill got
I had
ones?
at least 2. I might have had 3.
Eli's doing extra push-ups.
I should do a
I'm
push-up
just back
counter.
on push-ups.
I should do a push-up counter on my on the video, just an overlay.
I mean, if we want to count how many push-ups we've done today, or just in the session.
I did one.
Could do either.
I've done 104 today.
I've done 76.
I've done one.
I did 2
I
today.
did. I did 4 sets of 26 today.
Yeah, I did 50 at one point, and then 25 at another point,
Hey.
and then I just did 1.
Hey bros, easy does it.
I'm training for a master test, okay?
Yeah.
Gotta get them sick gains, bro. I'm just getting married in the fall. I'm getting married in the fall, and I need to be less fat.
Aw.
Like it's happening. I have a second chin, like fully. So
Yeah.
I've been very happy. Mine's actually starting to trim down. I'm like,
I
all
have a
right.
quarantine chin too. Don't worry about it.
yeah, we'll call it quarantine.
Quarantine.
So we
Anyway,
doling out
inspiration.
some inspiration.
Who nominates who?
Well, I'd like you all to know that I'm no longer at max. So that's the first thing I want you to know.
Oh wait, Kat, are you at max?
I believe she
I am
is.
not. No.
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta remute yourself too.
I am at max. So.
No, I am
granted,
muted, aren't I?
As far as I can
it
tell, you're
shows that
muted.
you are, but
It should be now.
Now
you sound
you
good
are.
now to me.
Yeah, it was weird. It had the little blob, but I had refreshed, so maybe it wasn't accurate.
I was gonna say Kat based on her.
Actually
like the in
pushing
and
the
out.
plot line forward.
Yeah, pretty
Being
much.
elvish
She.
and rolling well on looking for resources.
Yeah.
Being
You were
visible
you were
and the
basically
brain on this
getting us
mission.
there. Yeah, I found one thing, and the rest was you. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kat or Brody for
Yeah,
either
I got Brody
pushing
as
the
my
plot
second.
forward or
Yeah.
character appropriate shenanigans. But like Kat also did character appropriate shenanigans by being a nerd. So
Nerd.
Yeah, I got Brody
The
as second.
scholar.
Yeah, I'm
Library
not going to vote for myself.
I mean, I'm partial to Brody, but that may have been because it was the I didn't have to hang out with the nerds because of him. So
Well, then Danielle, you vote. You were Pat.
Oh, I'm not gonna vote for myself.
Well, I
Well, then I leave it up to Eli, because then it's a tie.
I'm not gonna vote. I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
vote.
it already is a tie because Pat I'm assuming he's going for Danielle, and
Right.
Danielle would go for Pat.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Eli's got to vote, because it's a tie.
We'll go with Cat.
Yeah.
You.
Booyah!
Aw.
This is a very cat-heavy session, and you did the
Was.
thing that you do so good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely in her
The nerdliness.
wheelhouse. I do appreciate the acknowledgement for
Yeah.
my roleplay.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
no, I was gonna say yours for your shenanigans because it was fun. But
Yeah, definite shout out and nod to Brody for shenanigans.
I got my wingman, and I
Yeah.
sealed the deal.
oh,
about-
excuse me.
That was great,
My
and I
gosh.
love the two of you hanging out and drinking and hitting on people. That's fantastic. That's all I ever wanted as a DM.
So my thing was successful? Yeah. What I did?
Yes,
All right, cool.
you succeeded, but there was also an additional attempt to succeed. That did something else.
Tune
But
in
also
next
succeed.
time.
I spent my inspiration on
Yeah,
a useless thing.
I'm not gonna tell on anybody, but many successes were had all around that
Impacted
wound
the
up
evening.
with Brody. Wound up with Brody getting some digis.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll
end
never
this
see
and
her ever again.
We'll end the
And
night
that's
and
the point.
see people next time.